Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people. This is the Vetir. And I'm about to find out if it'll off-road. Yes, salute, soldier. So the Vetir. Anybody else find it odd that this thing doesn't have a manufacturer's name listed in game? It just says Vetir. I think it's made by Rune. Rune, however you say it. For a couple reasons. It clearly looks like a Russian transport vehicle. Everybody wave. To our special guest T Hill in his dump truck. He owns two vehicles in GTA Online, a dump truck and a tank. So this is clearly a Russian transport vehicle. Rune is a Russian manufacturer in the GTA Online canon. But beyond that, it shares like the square headlights that are similar, not similar, I'm not saying identical, just similar to the Chiliad. But if you look at the wheels on a Rune, on a Vetir, and compare that to the wheels on the, what's that rocket launcher truck called? Yeah, that thing. I'm fairly certain they're similar. I've just gone blank on what it's called. You know, the thing, the sand truck. I'll think of it as soon as the video's over. Like, as I'm doing my final edits, I'll be like, oh yeah, it's the blank. And I'm pretty sure that's made by Rune as well. You know what? I'm going to look it up on my laptop right now. Because this is bothering me. Looking it up on my laptop. GTA Online Rune. So I think that other thing's made by Rune as well. God, I'm hoping I'll think of it before I see it. Okay, I guess that rocket truck's not made by Rune. Thought it was. But anyways, actually it shares a similar wheel style to the Chiliad too. Interesting. Very similar. So yeah, this thing, it's just not all that good. It's slow. It doesn't have power. And this is sad because I really hoped after, we had the barracks unable to make it up the mountain, that we would finally have a way to get 10 people who can get up to the top of the mountain together without, requiring wings and a propeller. Sadly, I don't think it's going to happen today for the Vetir. It's struggling to even get up to the bit where most cars do. I mean, look, the dump truck has caught up with us. And those things go like a mile a day. So, yeah, this is pretty sad. The pink flares are coming from T Hill. He wants to make sure that we all see his special guest spot. If you guys aren't following T Hill over on Twitch, you need to, and make sure you subscribe to his channel on YouTube as well. So yeah, we got a DNF out of the Vetir. No big surprise, but we are able to get at the top of the mountain. Commander Hobo used his insurgent there, and that's why my taillights are missing, because he just rammed the back of the thing. We have two very brave souls in the back, two very dead souls that were in the back. Yeah, they didn't stay very long. They just immediately fell out. No, they didn't get out. They just fell out as soon as the thing was at level. So, not very good on transporting troops either. But look at it go. It's just tumbling and getting massive air, so I'm clearing a significant portion of the mountain in a very short amount of time. I mean, I've kind of left everybody else behind, though they'll catch up, don't worry. We are going to run into a little bit of a difficulty during this damage descent. And man, this thing's taking a beating, just tumbling all around. Already lost the door. I mean, come on, it started with no taillights just because we had no other way to get to the top of the mountain other than to get rammed. Cargo Bob cannot pick it up. Though, a nasty engine rattle. We have another vehicle coming up soon, the Slam Truck, that the Cargo Bob can't lift that either. And we came up, since it has a ramp on the back, we couldn't really use a vehicle to push it. They just kept ramping over it. So we came up with a rather ingenious solution for the Slam Truck. So watch for that, maybe next week, actually. We'll have to see. We've only got... Oh, Hobo misunderstood. I was like, I can't get out of here. I'm stuck. He thought I was stuck in the tunnel. couldn't convey is that I just wasn't able to back up. So he thought, I'll just ram him through. Yeah, that's what happened there. By the way, the DNF on the Vetir, that joins 24 other vehicles. That was technically help from Hobo, but I think he was getting impatient. It would have made it over eventually anyways. Yeah, 24 other vehicles have DNF'd in World Off-Road. 3 in the military class, including the Vetir. We also have the Rhino and, as I mentioned earlier, the Barracks. Just unable to make it. Look at that little Russian car just showing off that it's light and spry and somewhat speedy. Not even trying these tunnels, but I did manage to go right into a tree. T-Hill is just lost the will to live and dying his way down the mountain. Oh, God, the engine rattle is so bad. And just kind of over on the side there, as at least it gets out of that ravine. And I'm happy enough with that. As it waddles its way to the finish line, we're down 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Let's take a look at the damage on the Vetir. So all the windows are gone, most of the lights. The right door is missing. There is significant engine damage. Not calling it severe because there's not smoke. And of course, it's just the overall disappointment that it couldn't make it to the top of the mountain. There's a look at our remaining support vehicles and support staff. And of course, the shot from the back. But that is going to bring us to our next vehicle. Very much sticking with a military theme today. The Vapid Winky. Yeah. Not exactly a quick vehicle by any stretch of the imagination. She does struggle a bit. The volume is really low in this part of the video, and I've boosted it twice, and yet it's still really low. I'll see if I can't get it better in the final cut. It's just really quiet, even in the pre-edit that I'm listening to. It's pretty quiet. By the way, make sure you're playing Mode Off-Road Bingo. The link is in the description down below, and in fact, it is a brand new link. So if you've had Mode Off-Road Bingo bookmarked, you'll want to update your bookmark with the new link. Simply because I added about 25 new possible tiles. Just to give some diversity to the cards. We only had about 36 tiles, I want to say, originally. And, of course, you get 24, so you would see a lot of repetition in the cards. So now you should see a little bit more diversity, and I'm going to open it up to the community soon to suggest additional cards. If you'd like to go ahead and suggest one, leave it in the comments down below. With World Off-Road Bingo, you just click the link, click Generate a New Card, and then from there, play along. As things happen in the video, you can click off or tap or click. Tap or click or tap, either one. I'm not sure where I'm going with that. But you can tap or click the little box, indicate that you've marked it off. And if you get bingo, be sure to leave it in the comments down below. Or, actually, let's make that and come tell us about it in the Vainglorious Discord server on the GTA Online channel. If you're not a part of the Vainglorious Discord server and you watch my videos, like, seriously, what are you doing? You need to be part of the community. We want you. If you're watching my videos, trust me, you have a place in our Vainglorious Discord server. My mouse just informed me that it's about to die, so I'm going to very quietly put it on its charger and then get my really crappy backup mouse, which sucks for editing videos, so big sad for me. Mainly because the left click button doesn't always remember that you're clicking it while you're clicking and dragging, and yeah, well, you click and drag a lot in editing videos, so it's gonna suck. But whatever. So, yeah, Discord, come hang out with us. You want to be there. And of course, if you are a member of the Vainglorious Discord server and you play GTA Online on PC, you are welcome to join us in the recording of Will It Off-Road. We have a few more vehicles left to actually record. The Vito Modern, the Varus, the Squatty, and the Scout. Of course, one of those isn't even released yet. 2 of those aren't even released yet. So once they get released, we'll be able to record them. But then once that's done, after the next 3 weeks, well, it's hard to believe it's only 3 more weeks of Will It Off-Road. But it's not really, because we'll have 2 more weeks of bonus videos after that, where we take the 2 slowest and the 2 fastest, and we load up my Will It Off-Road at the racetrack, and race the two slowest and two fastest up and down Mount Chiliad, competing against each other. Usually lots of shenanigans happen in that. And of course, you can catch all the shenanigans of all the Wheeled Off-Road videos in the special supporters only behind the scenes version of the video that gets posted in the Vainglorious Supporters channel. That's right. You knew I was going to plug Discord once again. You can get access to that channel by either being a Twitch subscriber, a YouTube member, or a Patreon supporter. One of those three. All three get you access to that channel. Of course, now we are finally up in the Winky. People are in the way because they weren't expecting to be up. So, 342. Will it off-road? Yeah, it did all right. I mean, not fast. Not by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, out of 30 off-road vehicles we have tested, that makes the Winky number 26. Slotted right between the Marshall and surprisingly the Everon. I don't remember the Everon being that bad. It is 207th overall out of 298, slotted in the overall list between the Frankenstein. No big surprise there. Not a lot of grip, and it's a muscle car. But also a little bit faster than the Shafter V12. Mainly because the Shafter V12 struggled to keep the power down. The back end just kind of wanted to come around a lot. And the back wheels just wanted to spin nonstop. So, yep, you heard it here. The Winky is slightly faster than a Shafter V12 in this very specific test. Don't go on Reddit, which, by the way, there is an official Vainglorious Reddit. I just don't use it. I have it because I didn't want anybody else to create it. I wanted to make sure that should I ever decide to do anything with it, it's mine. I'm the guy who created it. But I don't do anything with it. Not a big fan of Reddit. If you are, that's fine. I'm just not my thing. Too much reading, too many assholes. It's kind of, what it comes down to. Whatever. Front page of the internet, my ass. Front page of the internet for me is Ars Technica. That's where the nerds hang out. But, so yeah. Winky controlled descent, kind of terrifying. Because one, it's a bouncy little motherfucker. As you can just see right there. But two, it lacks brakes. You may remember, I'm pretty sure when we did this in the snow, it was unable to stop coming down one of the turns and took quite the tumble down the mountain. I'm pretty sure it was the Winky. But yeah, the thing wants to go up on two wheels, wants to bounce all around. I have trouble getting it slowed down. This was a handful. Oh, hi, Hobo. That could be a Will It Off-Road bingo card slot for somebody. Hobo hitting me is one of the potential card slots. Oh, Donkey hit me too. But this thing was just a challenge. Here I thought, yeah, let's open it up. Let's finally get some speed. Go up on two wheels. Go up on two wheels again. So I couldn't steer. Went way out and around that tree. And then finally needed to stop and couldn't. And hit that tree. Not the tree of many crashes, mind you. The tree of many crashes is down here in this corner. And I think we avoid it. Though we'll be lucky if we avoid all these big giant trucks next to us. Those trucks, the Riata and the Caracara, look absolutely massive compared to the tiny little Winky, doesn't it? Or don't they? Yeah, that's the proper grammar there. Coming around the last couple bends here on asphalt and the back end of the Winky wanting to step out. In fact, I'm pretty sure, no, I guess it's a different car I'm thinking of. That's where I crashed right there. Up on two wheels again, but we're down. 2 minutes, 58 seconds. We're in the middle of the highway as Commander nails the landing, but Schvinn and Donkey not so much. Anyway, in a beautiful sunset scene, make sure you click the 1440p version of the video just so you don't get the nasty YouTube compression, and then look at this beautiful scene. I love it. Just everything bathed in golden sunlight. We are fleeing this thing off the mountain to see what type of damage it takes. Interestingly enough, the Winky has some damage models in it, especially on the front end of the vehicle. As we're hitting things, keep an eye on the width of that grill. It will get smaller and smaller and smaller. Or as things are hitting us, I guess the case may be just then. Yeah, originally when we set off, the headlights matched up to the little squares in the brush guard the bumper, whatever you want to call it. And by the end, they're significantly inset from that. So yeah, we got a little bit of a damage model, which is kind of surprising for a DLC vehicle. Normally, they don't have damage models, which just goes to show how lazy Rockstar really is. And hopefully, not that I'm holding my breath that it'll happen, but hopefully with this new gen version of GTA Online that they've been talking about, maybe they'll update the damage models for all the vehicles. But then again, like I said, I'm not holding my breath. I thought I was going to thread the needle perfect there, but nope. And instead, I'm just getting bullied now. In fact, I'm pretty sure in the behind-the-scenes version, Sven said, I'm just bullying the Jeep at this point. I don't know if he meant this Jeep or Donkey's Jeep, since he's in the Camacho, but I'm pretty sure he meant this Jeep. Things are going to go very wrong for this one. Try to get in there. Sven and Donkey are having their grudge match, and that impacts me because Donkey's not paying attention, and Donkey's still not paying attention. So I'm just like, you know what, screw it. I'm going through backwards. If he's on top of my Winky, he's on top of my Winky, and so be it. But now I'm still going backwards because Hobo decided to bully his way through too. But we're going up, trying to clear the wood pile. Never going to happen to this thing. So Hobo and I are just doing our best impersonation of turtles. But we are down 2 minutes, 10 seconds. So let's take a look at the damage. The windshield, most of the lights gone, the hood's gone, severely bent wheels, and significant body damage. And I mean severely bent wheels. Check out the front left as it spins around here. It's pretty bad. And we'll take a look at the sport vehicles. But that is going to wrap it up for this week's Will It Off-Road. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a comment down below. Hit that like button and get subscribed and notifications turned on. Weekly Will It Off-Road and Rockstar news videos, plus other games that I feature here on my channel. And until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.